It's another day, it's another ColourPop! And in today's video, guys, we have the newest ColourPop collaboration with Naruto! We have the entire collection right here, and I have it before launch, which like never happens. Well, one, I rarely get ColourPop PR, but then to get it before launch, say what?
Oh, say less.
So you guys want to see what this collection's all about, what my thoughts are, well then definitely keep watching. Okay guys, so I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not familiar with Naruto. I never have seen one episode of the show, so I really don't know how true this collection is to the show, whether it does it justice. I honestly don't know because I've never seen it. I'm not an anime person. I think the closest thing I watch to anime, and I don't even count an anime, is Avatar: The Last Airbender. To me, that's just like an American like children's show. I've never seen an actual like episode of this, but I do know of it because I love playing Fortnite, and this was heavily featured in Fortnite, and a lot of my friends actually do watch the show. So unfortunately, I'm going to kind of just go off what the color scheme is and the packaging more than the actual concept, because again, I know nothing about the show. So I just want to start off with that. I am so sorry. So if it doesn't do justice, I wouldn't know, I'm sorry. I was really surprised when ColourPop sent over their new Naruto collection because this is limited edition, and you guys know that I've been on ColourPop's PR list now for about a year, and it's very rare when I get something, and when I do, it's just so cool. So we're gonna go ahead and just dive straight on in. Now this says it's a limited edition collection. It's actually be launching tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on ColourPop's website, and I'm here to show you guys what this is all about. So we're gonna start off with the eyeshadow palette right here. This is the Naruto eyeshadow palette, and when you open it up, I have to say the coloring is really pretty. Like, I do like the outside packaging. I think it's gorgeous, and then you have the beautiful colors on the inside. But I do want to say something, because when I was looking at this, and I was like gently looking at this, I was like, you know, this looks a little familiar. So here are the two ColourPop collections with the Legend of Korra and the Avatar: The Last Airbender, and these look very similar to the Naruto packaging, but I just want to show you guys the inside. So first off, we have the color scheme for The Last Airbender. We have the color scheme for Naruto. It's so similar, y'all. Like, holy crap. That is extremely similar in terms of color scheme and packaging. It made sense for Avatar. I don't know if it makes sense for this. And then let's look at Legend of Korra. Legend of Korra looks like this. And again, we have, ooh, guys, it's very similar. Even the outside packaging, the color scheme, it's very similar on the inside. And let's see if I can like hold up all three. So this is all three. Y'all, they look really similar, like truly very similar. I mean, like, holy crap, that is very similar in terms of color scheme. I definitely think this one relates way more to Avatar: The Last Airbender color scheme, a little bit more. This looks, it looks almost identical, not gonna lie. So that's something I did kind of notice it when I first looked at the pouch packaging, the inside. I was like, oh my gosh, this looks so much alike. So here we have, like I said, this is the Naruto palette right here. Unfortunately, since I am pre-filming this, I don't know what the price points of this are, but we do have this. Now, I did have the chance to swatch it. It was actually really pretty swatching. I mean, they are really pretty colors. You guys know that I absolutely do love ColourPop's formula. They have amazing formulas. So I just wanted to kind of point that out. It wasn't to be shady or anything like that. I just kind of noticed that ColourPop had very similar colors to their previous palettes. So up next, they are also launching 3 Super Shock shadows. It says, do the hidden leaf way. Experience the unbreakable Team 7 bond with the shades that are inspired by Naruto, Suki, and Sakura. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm so sorry. Our cult favorite cream to powder shadow delivers supercharged, ultra creamy color with zero fading or fallout. I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely do love ColourPop Super Shock shadows. They are incredible. They're so creamy, they're so pigmented, and they definitely do go a long way. I just did a declutter in my collection, and I finally got rid of my old ColourPop Super Shock shadows, but they can last you for quite some time. So I'm really excited to play with these. These look like they're really beautiful colors. We have I think the 3 main characters on here, Again, I do apologize for not really knowing who they are. I've never seen the show, so I'm really sorry. I feel so bad. I feel so bad that I'm not knowledgeable. Next, this collection is also rolling out with 3 of their cream gel liners. You guys know that I absolutely do love ColourPop cream gel liners. It says, sealing in those ninja-worthy looks, this creamy waterproof liner glides on smoothly and effortlessly sets for 18-hour wears that won't budge or fade even after a long day of team training. And you guys know how much I love ColourPop gel liners. These will last you all day. I have an entire drawer of every single color that ColourPop has pretty much created. They are so creamy. They're so blendable. They do break. Like, I'm going to tell you guys right now, they do break, but it's also why they're super affordable. But oh my gosh, are they absolutely worth it. I have cried so many times of wearing these. They've never budged. And they're one of the easiest eyeliners to work with. And I can't just... It's why I can't use anything else, because I'm just truly so obsessed with their cream gel liner. So I'm actually really excited to use these ones right here. ColourPop rolled out with their Luxe Lip Oil. So it says, nourish and shine the sheer formula that adds a kiss of glossy color for an effortless look. Infused with antioxidant-rich chamomile and condylar oils, shea butter. This perfect look for a hero. This is a really, really, really pretty color. Really, really pretty color. I'm really excited to play with this. It looks like a really pretty, like, everyday wearing lip gloss, so that's gonna be really exciting. And then last but not least, ColourPop did roll out with their Glitterly Obsessed Body Glitter Gel. Master your jujitsu with this Naruto inspired shade that's easy to use, mess-free, multi-dimensional glitters that are packed in an adhesive gel so that no need for glue. Definitely a Hokage must-have. Now, if you guys know me, you guys know that I absolutely hate ColourPop Glitterly Obsessed Body Gel glitter. These things, like, I have it on my arm and it's still just on my arm. I've washed my arms twice now. I can never get this stuff off. It just gets everywhere. I am just not a fan of body glitter or just kind of glitter as a whole. It's just never been one that I care for anymore because it just is such a mess and such a pain to deal with. But that seems to be the entire collection. Like I said, I do apologize for not knowing the price point on anything because, like I said, I am pre-filming this. I never ever get anything ahead of time, so this is kind of like throwing me off. I'm kind of like, what do I do now? Like, what's the next step? Because I'm so used to, like, buying a lot of the stuff myself and or reviewing it after it's already launched. I have more details, and this time I don't, and I feel very weird. So that is, like, everything that this collection is going to be rolling out with. Like I said, this actually does launch on Thursday, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on ColourPop's website. So I'm going to zoom you guys in, and we're going to go ahead and play this collection, and I'm going to let you guys know whether I think it's worth it or not. All right, so we're going to go into the shade called Hidden Mist Village right here. And we're going to put that in our crease and in our outer V's. So I want to start off the video by saying, oh my gosh, you guys are so freaking incredible. So if you guys have not seen it, yesterday I posted a life update video where I talked about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And in that video, I had asked you guys to go check out my friend Cody J, who I am a video editor for. And I, was so blown away when he messaged me like early this morning saying that he gained over 100 subscribers, which, oh my gosh, like, what the heck? You guys are phenomenal. And that he was just so unbelievably grateful, and I'm unbelievably grateful because I just genuinely wasn't expecting that. So I just want to take a moment just to thank you guys, because you guys are seriously the sweetest and you're so supportive, and I really cannot thank you guys enough for that. That is just the freaking coolest thing. So I just want to take a moment to just thank you guys for that, because I wasn't expecting that. Also, I want to just again apologize for not knowing this anime show. I'm so sorry. I really wish that I did know it so I can kind of compare the color scheme, the packaging, and whatnot. I don't watch anime, honestly. Nothing against it. I don't know. It's never been like my thing, really. Also, as I'm laying this down, I'm noticing that this shade is like super patchy. Okay. Yeah, for some reason, the first time I saw this palette, I literally was like, oh my gosh, that kind of looks like the Avatar palette that I have. It really does. And I just went on ColourPop's Instagram to see if I can find like a price point. And I see a lot of people in the comment section actually saying the same thing, that it kind of looks like Avatar. But I'm seeing a lot of people that are also disappointed because they say it doesn't reflect the theme of the show and like the concept of the show. I wish I knew what they were talking about, but maybe that's something I should go check out. If you guys have watched the show, tell me where I can find it, and 2, is it worth the watch? For some reason, I feel like this shade is like very muddy. I don't know why. I'm gonna take the shade called, I don't even know how to say that, and I don't want to butcher it. I'm gonna take this. I love a good matte shade with glitter. Oh, it's one of my favorites. And we're gonna try to blend that out. I'm gonna try to use colors that are very similar to the packaging, just because I feel like that'd be really, really pretty. So let's kind of take this, we're gonna blend this out right here. Make a little bit of a difference, just because it does look really muddy. I'm gonna take a little bit of the shade called Copy Ninja right here and use that to blend out very lightly as well, like this nice like gray shade. I wonder if that will help. If I should take this right here. Okay, I'm gonna go back into that Hidden Mist Village. And we're just gonna take this and put this in the outer V just to kind of stamp that in. Then I'm gonna go into the shade called Ninetales. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of a Pokemon. Reminds me of Pokemon. I really wish someone would do a Pokemon collection. I feel like that'd be so freaking cool. Oh my gosh, I would absolutely die if someone did a Pokemon collection. I love Pokemon. I still play Pokemon Go to this day, by the way, because I just freaking love it. And I remember when it was all the rage. When it first came out, I think it was like 2015, 2016 when it first came out. Oh my gosh, that's all Corey and I did was go Pokemon Go hunting. I remember one time we were trying to find Charmanders. Like they were still really, really new. So we were trying to find Charmanders. So we went all the way to this area in Bradenton, which is like near Tampa. And then we had to go all the way to Daytona Beach. So we went to pretty much coast to coast for the most part, trying to find the Charmander nest, because at that time it was so hard to find the spawns of them. So when you did, you wanted to catch as many as possible. And I just remember that's all we used to do. We would go to racetrack, we would grab a couple of monsters, grab some snacks, and then we would just Pokemon Go hunt from morning till evening. And those are some of our favorite memories that we have with each other, is Pokemon Go hunting. I freaking miss doing that. Now it's not as fun anymore like it used to be. Like I feel like the best time to do it is when you're at Disney, because you have so many different Pokestops and people who put lures in the Pokestops. Like that's the best time to do it, but like, I don't know. It's not like as fun as it once was. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of this Super Shock Shadow to blend it more. This is in the shade that I don't even want to try to butcher it, because I feel like I would. I'm going to take a little bit of my finger, like just very, very lightly. I'm just going to kind of place this right here to try to blend a little bit of that together. I feel like this blue in here is pretty patchy, because every time I try to lay down the color, I see that it's just like lifting itself up, and I don't really know what that's about. Okay, then we're going to go into this Super Shock Shadow. This is in the shade, this one. And we're going to lay that right on next to that like orange shade, because this is so freaking pretty. Like, so beautiful. Put this right here. Okay, and then I'm going to go into this shade. Right here is like the very inner corner. Okay, so I'm trying to match a little bit of like the packaging. I don't know how well I'm doing, but I'm trying. So this is kind of where we are. I am not the biggest fan of the eye look. I was trying to, like I said, just kind of like match this a little bit. I'm not really the biggest fan, but we're going to go ahead and just trust the process. I'm going to do the other eye off camera. I'm going to come back with my face fully on, and we're going to do the under eyes together, the liner, and the lips. And it's pretty much going to wrap up this video. Okay, guys, so now that the eyes are pretty much done, we're going to go back into the palette. Do you guys see how I'm getting like glitter on my face? This is from the freaking Glitterly Obsessed. It's why I hate these things with such a passion, because they are annoying. So we're going to go back into the palette, and this time I'm going to take this shade right here, like this deep plum shade right here, and we're going to put that on our lower waterline, our lower lash line, and then we're going to blend it out with a different shade. I'm trying to utilize this palette as best I can. I did take this brown shade called the Hidden Cloud Village, and I used that to line my upper lid today, my upper waterline, to kind of blend with the falsies that I'm wearing. So let's go and take this shade, and let's start to stamp this underneath. Okay, and then I'm going to take the Hidden Sand Village, this shade right here, and I'm going to use that shade to blend it out with. There is definitely some kick up in the pan and definitely some fallout, and there is one like pressed glitter in this palette, which I definitely won't use. I'll show you guys what the shade is in just a second. I'm not a fan of any sort of palette puts glitter in their palettes, even though they have reformulated it. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it, but it's going to be this little blue shade right here. Okay, so for eyeliner, I think I'm going to go into this shade right here. This is in the shade Revenge. Right here, it's like this really pretty, like light, like almost like icy metallic blue. Super freaking pretty. But when I went to go swatch it, I did already break it, unfortunately. So it's kind of already like broken a little bit, but it's really pretty. So we're gonna go ahead and use this today. Is it like a sheer metallic? That's like a sheer metallic, not really one to show up. I'm gonna go in with this like icy blue shade instead. I'm gonna go over that and then see if we could like fix that. All right, let's take this metallic shade one more time. All right, so for highlighter, I'm actually just gonna go in with the ColourPop Flexterian highlight. I freaking love this highlighter. It's so freaking good. And this is like, seriously, I have 2 of these. I just love this highlighter so freaking much. It is so freaking pigmented. It just is, oh my God, look at how gorgeous that is, right? So pretty, so gorgeous. Okay, so then to finish off the entire makeup, I'm gonna go in with my Glamlight X Hershey's lip liner right here. This is the milk chocolate one. We're gonna line our lips. I'm gonna fill it in and then I'm gonna use the lip gloss to top it off with. All right, let's go in with the lip gloss. Oh, that is so freaking pretty. I believe they actually did reformulate their lip glosses because this doesn't feel nearly as sticky as it once did. It actually feels incredibly smoothing and really hydrating. It's actually quite nice. That's actually quite nice. All right, guys, and this is the final look. Not gonna lie to you guys, I am kind of not a fan. I'm not a fan of how the eye look turned out, and I don't know if it's necessarily the colors I put together, my skills, I'm just having an off day. I don't know, but all I know is I'm just not really a fan of the look. It's not my best work. I'll tell you that right now. So I'm just kind of like, I could have done better and I could have picked better colors, but I really wanted to do something that kind of matched the theme of the collection, and I just, not a fan. So we're gonna quickly go over everything. So up first, we do have the Naruto palette right here. And I will say it's a pretty palette. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it is a pretty palette. I do love the formula, although I do feel like the shade called the Hidden Mist Village, I feel like this definitely is really patchy compared to a lot of shades I play with ColourPop. I'm just having a little trouble getting it to stay and blend. Even when I swatched it on my arm when I was doing swatches, again, it just wanted to blend itself away. So I don't know what happened with that, but everything else worked quite nicely. I can't knock ColourPop for that. They do have incredible formula. The only thing I will say is that I just feel like this palette is repetitive. I feel like I have seen this palette with the Avatar, The Last Airbender right here. They're very, very similar in color schemes and kind of have like the same concept. And while there are some differences, you can definitely see the similarity between the two, especially if I do add the Legend of Korra to the mix. Again, you can just see some similarities between the collections. While it is a cute palette, I definitely feel like if you already have the Avatar or the Legend of Korra, you honestly really don't need this unless you are a huge fan of Naruto. If you're not, then I feel like you definitely don't need this. But besides that, I will say the packaging is cute and the formula is really good, so I can't knock ColourPop for that. Next, we do have the Super Shock shadows. Unfortunately, I don't understand the references with the characters, but I will say I absolutely do love the colors. I think ColourPop does such a phenomenal job with their Super Shock shadows. I think they're so pretty. They perform very beautifully. They mix very well with the palette, so I definitely would pick these up. Even if I wasn't getting this in PR, this is something I would be interested in picking up because I just love the tie-dye effect. I love their Super Shock shadows. Great formula. Definitely well worth it. Same thing with their cream gel liners. While I did kind of struggle with this light blue one, I love ColourPop cream gel liners. They are phenomenal. They are phenomenal. They are so long lasting. I'm not the biggest fan when they do their metallic ones because those ones tend to be a little iffy at times, so they're not they want to perform, but their matte ones and their solid color ones, oh my God, they're incredible. But that's something I am really glad I do have. I would purchase this. I would purchase this if I didn't get in PR because I do love their cream gel liners. Next, we do have the Glitterly Obsessed. Absolutely skip this. I would never purchase this just because I hate glitter. I hate ColourPop's Glitterly Obsessed. It just gets everywhere. I don't really understand the purpose of this besides maybe putting on your body, but oh my God, I have hairy arms. I have hair on my body. I could not imagine trying to get this bad boy off. Like, no way. Something I definitely would pass on, but one that really kind of took me by surprise was this lip gloss. It is incredible. It is beautiful. I love the way that it feels in the lips right now. It is so incredibly soft. It is non-sticky. It's high shine. I definitely think since they reformulated it, this is something I could definitely get into because before I used to really hate their glosses. They were so sticky and thick, but now I think since they reformulated, this is a great quality. I can definitely see myself buying more and more of ColourPop's lip glosses because they're actually really nice. So overall, I definitely think that this is a really cute collection. I really do. But do you need it? No. you don't. And have Avatar, The Last Airbender, or The Legend of Korra collection, I really don't think you need this. Unless you're a huge Naruto fan, I honestly don't really see you needing to get this entire thing or get anything if you guys already have previous collections from ColourPop, because they do kind of have repetitive colors in this. And while I'm extremely grateful, I really am that ColourPop sent this my way, although now I think they might be like, skirt. Think twice about sending me something next time. I'm just being honest. I really don't think this is a collection that you have to have. Unless you're a huge Naruto fan, I really don't see the need to pick this up, because you do kind of see repeating colors from previous collections. So ColourPop, thank you so much for sending this my way. But you guys know, as always, I am a consumer first, so I'll always be completely honest with you guys. It's cute, but if you guys have other ones, you might want to skip this one. Yeah, that is it for today's video, guys. Let me know what you guys think of today's video. Did you guys like it? Did you guys not like it? Let me know. And I threw myself off with this is not my outro. Allie, what's the outro? That is it for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. So I do post 4 to 5 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's R for the Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful and wonderful Patreon members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in my very next video. Bye! Children, that's just like an American cartoon children's show. That's just like, it says master. Also, I do once again. Also, I think they definitely did reformulate. I remember I definitely think they did see the comparison between the collections. So I definitely think that they